Hello everyone, SinisterHeart here, and we're back with another video, this one being Missing Time. Text says the following audio recordings were recorded sometime between October 10th and November 3rd, 1996. Some of the cassette tapes are badly damaged and some are completely missing. The tapes are part of a now closed case around the disappearance of Sarah Mitchell. This interview was with Sarah's father, Scott Mitchell. This interview was conducted by Redacted, commencing audio recording. So this video deals with, I believe, Alien Abduction, and it's by Tooth and Claw. We have done other games of them before, such as Evaluation, Carcass, and Instant Growth Lake. I'll make sure to have links to those somewhere either on the video or in a pinned comment for you to check out as well. But let's go ahead and listen to this audio recording.
So, I had trouble sleeping for a couple of weeks back when it happened. Insomnia or whatever. Doctor said I might be sleepwalking too. Don't know how that works. I guess it started happening about 8 months ago. I remember I just woke up.
And we're jumping right into it. So again, we have some lost time. This is very hard to see from my end. I cannot pause though. So I'll try to go in and make sure that this is more visible in post. But wow, I am having a hard time distinguishing what's going on. But as we saw, we have some sleepwalking episodes. We're having some difficulty sleeping as it likely relates to some phenomena that is out of this world. So let's go ahead and wander down this hallway and see what we got. More recording?
About 2 a.m.
Okay, so it's the middle of the night.
My daughter was asleep in her room.
Where exactly is her room?
Just got that feeling, you know?
Or at least I'm guessing.
Feeling that someone was watching me.
Okay, so I have a bit of paranoia that someone is watching our every movement, whether it be from inside, outside, somewhere else. Where exactly do we need to go? Kitchen, maybe? Phone? No? Back door? Nothing? The living room? Oh, phone call. Answer phone. Guess they hung up. Alright. Unfortunate. So I'm sure they'll call back.
Searched the house. Found nothing.
Nothing at all.
It's time to go back to sleep.
Did I hear something? Or is that the audio recording? Okay, I guess we just go back to sleep then. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing bizarre. Back to sleep we go, I guess. Oh, the picture is a little wonky. Or I should fix that. Alright, go back to sleep, I guess. Hmm?
My daughter?
Okay.
She's 4 years old. Her mother's out of the picture.
Small child, gotcha.
She went missing.
Oh. The mother went missing.
Found her dead.
Oh.
How is this relevant to... Sorry,
So
there was another night.
the mom was dead?
Something woke me up again.
Went missing. Found her dead sometime later. And the dad is, or at least the investigators seem to think that the two would be correlated in some way, shape, or form. And so dad's walking us through these sleepwalking episodes. Anything?
There was something.
Why are all of the pictures crooked? Not all, but
Electricity in the air.
some. 2, 3 are crooked. 4. What is that humming? Was that the door? Sure was. Why? What is going on? Tree. Turn off radio. Why is... That's bizarre. I'm not sure I'd walk out there. I'd leave that fucker to run over 9. I'm not 7 foot outside. I'm not doing that. Can I close the door or leave it open? It's fine too. Anything else or that light change? I don't think you should be here. That's fine. Just close the door on me. It's fine.
I know I saw. It was there, then it was gone.
Yeah, because they closed the door. If you would open the door.
Believe me, but couldn't sleep after that. Just knowing what visited us.
You made sure the house was empty, right? Like you went through and made sure that no one was in there? The audio recordings for this next period of time are either missing or damaged beyond repair. The transcripts detail that Scott was under a great deal of stress during this time. His claims of what he saw and experienced over the coming weeks would match similar cases of alleged alien abductions. However, the investigation carried out by Redacted considers these similarities absurd. It is not clear at this point in the investigation how and why Sarah Mitchell went missing. The remaining tapes contain the days leading up to Sarah's disappearance. Okay. Days leading up to Sarah's disappearance. Oh, so Sarah is the kid. Gotcha. Not the mother.
American UFO circuit.
Whoa.
Tape shot from the space shuttle Discovery. A white
Wow.
dot 200 miles above us. Some say it's proof of a UFO battle in orbit around Earth.
UFO battle in orbit.
Of course, our government says it's all balderdash, but it's enough to send the spirits of believers skyrocketing. We examined the videotape in our offices with hotshot UFO researcher Don Ecker. Ecker is a police detective in the Pacific Northwest.
What is
who's
that?
now on the staff of UFO magazine. Okay, here it is. You see it? Now watch it. As it gets up here.
Is that like our alarm clock going off or alarm radio? Turn off radio. Yeah, that's there. You gonna pay rent since you want to keep showing up? Yes, no?
First, it appears to be just a piece of space junk lost in
Where'd you
orbit.
go? Where'd you go?
Then it makes a right turn, accelerates, and appears to fly away.
Run it back a little more. Okay.
Okay,
That's
that's fine.
good.
Don't worry
All
about it.
right, now this thing is traveling this way. It suddenly makes a right angle turn and shoots into space. Right here. Now watch it.
Now we're blowing this up to see
Right,
it better.
watch it. There it goes, and here comes the shot.
They say this shot is the most remarkable thing of all on the tape. It could appear that the object turned sharply to avoid this white streak, which flies
What do you
by
think?
exactly where the object had been
Think that's
a
real?
moment before.
Actual proof of UFOs. I know this is from like the
Something
90s, but still.
To be shooting at it.
Something appears to be shooting at it.
Because it anticipates something where it flashes into space. There we go. And a split second later, something
gone.
flashes past it.
NASA's official version is that the object is a piece of ice from wastewater the shuttle dumped on a previous orbit. They
All
have
right.
no comment on what appears to be a shot streaking past it, or on how it could turn and fly off in another direction.
Why is that not a piece of ice?
Any number of things, really.
Well, did you ever see a piece of ice do this?
Do what?
Watch it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It makes a right angle turn, it increases speed dramatically, and shoots into space. There it goes.
There's a
The
storm
tape
coming?
itself was shot by one of the astronauts aboard the Discovery and beamed down to Earth live.
Okay, can't go outside.
The shuttle You make a right angle turn, shoot off.
That's probably not good. And there's a bright light coming from the child's room.
All I remember is blinking. That was my bed. Went to check on my daughter, and she was still asleep. But
Curious.
time had changed.
Time had changed.
It was now 4 a.m.
So we had some missing
2
time,
hours later.
you might say. Okay, so we have some... in further transcripts, Scott describes additional instances of missing time. In an attempt to capture these events occurring in his home, Scott purchased a disposable camera. In place of further missing recordings are photographs and documents provided by Scott and redacted. Note on photo, the visitor. Very clearly what we've been seeing inside the house right here in the window. Note the object Sarah was screaming at, 3 dots in the sky. I'm going to assume. The spacecraft, perhaps. Owl at my window again. Owl at my window. Oh, right here. Looks like a barn owl. Kind of hard to see. Note on photo, my weird scars. Like a mole, or I guess indentions it looks like. Where skin had been like removed, or is it raised and you just can't tell from the angle? Scars on Sarah's scars. Jesus Christ. Sarah's scars? I don't think that's Sarah we're looking at. A little hairy to be a 4-year-old child.
Couldn't sleep again. Couldn't
Okay.
stop my mind racing.
Another night of another sleepless night. What other bizarre incidents might we encounter during the early hours of morning? Oh, the TV's on again. How curious. Oh. Anything? More of the photographs are tilted again. Anything? No? Telephone maybe? Radio? No? Oh, Luke, can't turn that off. Alright, let's wander back down into our bedroom, I guess. Oh, fuck. Why? Pick up a cassette. What? Where is Sarah's crying coming from? Oh my good heavens. There's a couple of guys outside. Just peering in.
Getting in my head. Talking to me. They were. Them.
Them.
Don't want to say it.
Go on. Say it. Say it. Aliens. Extraterrestrials. Beings not of this earth. Perhaps. Not of this dimension. But no, he won't say it. Say it out loud. So what's the cassette tape we have? Why do we have this?
They were in my head now.
Oh, they're in our head now. That's probably not good. Telling you what?
Burrowing into my head.
Doing what?
Ticks.
Saying what?
Worms. Centipedes.
But why? For what purpose?
Crawling into my brain.
For what reason?
They were directing me.
To do what?
Telling me what to do.
Which would be
I was only in public now.
to what end?
Wanted her. Just like her mother.
Now I know that the mom wound up dead, right?
Take her.
It's probably not good. Hey, the door's open. Looks like there is a bright light right outside. Is that it? The remaining tapes are either missing or damaged. Shortly after the conclusion of the recordings, Redacted submitted a psychiatric assessment of Mr. Mitchell. He was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and admitted to Redacted. So they called him crazy. No connection was made between the 1994 disappearance and death of Mr. Mitchell's wife. Sarah Mitchell remains missing as of the time of this investigation, November 19th, 1999. No substantial evidence has been found that would suggest foul play or otherwise. If you have any information as to the whereabouts of Sarah Mitchell, please contact this number here. Written by Dan McGrath. Thanks for playing. Alright, that was relatively quick and simple. Again, by Tooth and Claw by Dan McGrath. Again, we've played other games by him before, such as Evaluation, Carcass, Incident Grove Lake, all kind of revolve around more extraterrestrial type things, more angelic type things, kind of threading that line of the supernatural and the fantastical, I guess. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, let me know your thoughts, your theories. Was Sarah actually abducted by aliens, or is this actually a delusion by our main character, Mr. Mitchell, trying to cope with the fact that both his wife and his daughter are now gone? Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Otherwise, I've been SinisterHeart, and I will see you in the next video.